Three reasons why I think Liverpool is not ready to compete for titles this season. Dear Liverpool fans, I know many of you guys are not going to accept what I'm going to share with you guys in this video, but I've understood so many things so far this season. I have been watching Liverpool games closely, and after those games that I've watched, I decided to share some 3 points with you guys for reasons why I think Liverpool is not ready to compete for titles this season. As I speak, Liverpool is out of the Carabao Cup. That is just to tell you, one trophy gone, and I'm going to share you guys 3 reasons. I know the squad depth of Liverpool, I know the players they have, I know the amount of money they spend during the summer transfer window, and I'm not going to say something here that is different from what I actually think is the truth. So if you're a Liverpool fan, just calm down, watch the video and share your own thoughts with me. Number 1, inconsistency and lack of control. Inconsistency and lack of control. Now, if you have been watching Liverpool games this season, you will notice that Liverpool have been struggling game after game. Let's just take a look back at the first game of the season in the Premier League, the first game of the season in the UEFA Champions League, and also the first game of the season in the Carabao Cup. Liverpool played their first game against Bournemouth. Did they dominate that game? Were they consistent in that game? They played their first UEFA Champions League against Atletico de Madrid. Were they good in that game? When they scored 2 goals against Atletico de Madrid in the space of 2 minutes, they changed. Atletico de Madrid came back and scored 2 goals. The game was 2-2. And Liverpool came out back and scored the winning goal thanks to Virgil van Dijk. Take a look even at the game in the Carabao Cup against Southampton, where Hugo Ekitike scored the winning goal, took off his shirt, and he was sent off. Have Liverpool be consistent. That is why I said that is one of the reasons why I think Liverpool is not going to compete for titles this season. Like I said, inconsistency and lack of control. I cannot remember the last time I watched Liverpool dominate a football game from the first minute till the last minute as compared to the games of last season. If you're a Liverpool fan, you are going to clearly differentiate between the Liverpool of this season and the Liverpool of last season. Number 2, defensive vulnerabilities. Oh boy, see, there is no club in Europe, in European top 5 leagues. I mean, there is no club. There are 20 clubs in the Premier League, 20 clubs in La Liga, 18 clubs in the Bundesliga, 20 clubs in Serie A, 18 clubs in League 1. There is no club in these 5 leagues that have conceded more goals than Liverpool this season. Imagine a European giant like Liverpool not being able to control balls at the level of the defense. Imagine a European giant like Liverpool not being able to defend in a football game for their lives. That's why I said defensive vulnerability is one of the reasons why I think Liverpool cannot compete for titles. This is, remember, they are left with just 3 titles to fight for. Number 3 point, lack of clinical finishing and dependence on Mohamed Salah. Lack of clinical finishing and dependence on Mohamed Salah. I can still remember the game against Frankfurt. I can still remember the game against Manchester United. I can still remember the game against Brentford. I can still remember the game against Galatasaray. I can still remember the game against Crystal Palace. I can still remember all the games Liverpool have played this season. And after every game, Liverpool fans are dragging Mohamed Salah. After every game, Liverpool fans are complaining of Mohamed Salah. And when you even take a look at the games, even Liverpool players and a slot, all of them are dependent on Mohamed Salah. And Mohamed Salah is over 30 years old. Imagine a player above 30 and a team like Liverpool with the likes of Hugo Ekitike, Alexander Isak, Szoboszlai, Florian Wirtz, Virgil van Dijk, Konate, Milos Kessié, and all the rest depending on Mohamed Salah. Imagine a team depending on a player that is about to leave the club. That is one of the reasons why I think Liverpool cannot compete for titles. This is, like I said, number 1, inconsistency and lack of control. Number 2, defensive vulnerability. Number 3, lack of clinical finishing and dependence on Mohamed Salah. Let me tell you guys the truth, right? Liverpool can still make the season to be a good one. They have all the quality players. They have all it takes to make the season a better one. There are how many games to play again? There are 29 Premier League games to play so far this season, to play till the end of the season. They have played 9 Premier League games, and when they take a look at the Premier League table, they are behind Man United, they are behind Man City, they are behind Tottenham, they are behind Sunderland, they are behind Bournemouth, they are behind Arsenal. But the season is not yet over. Liverpool can get everything good. I've seen many people complaining of an slot. If I'm being honest with you, an slot is not up to what we think Liverpool is going through. And a slot is not Liverpool's problem. And a slot, the problems are bigger than a slot. And my only problem on a slot is his decisions. When an slot will decide to make good decisions, he will start winning games for Liverpool. Like I said, these 3 points are all the points that I actually think are going to stop Liverpool from winning a trophy this season. And the only solution to these 3 points, inconsistency and lack of control, defensive vulnerability, lack of clinical finishing, and dependence on Mohamed Salah, is going to be solved by just one sentence: good decisions from an slot. That is just all. If an slot takes good decision, he is going to start winning games. Let him keep emotions aside. Let him keep sentiment aside. Robertson deserves to start games ahead of Milos Kerkez. Mohamed Salah starting a game from the bench is still okay. Alexander Isak starting a game from the bench is still okay. But an slot needs to take the wisest decisions. If not, he is not going to save the season. If not, Liverpool might not even make it to the Champions League this next season. If not, Liverpool can be eliminated from the UEFA Champions League just at the level of the group stage. So on a slot, it is up to you. Make the best decisions. Guys, I've come to the end of the video, and if you truly believe what I've shared with you guys as 3 points why I think Liverpool cannot compete for titles this season, just tell me something down in the comment section. And if you don't believe what I've just shared with you guys, the 3 points I've shared with you guys, give me why you think Liverpool can win trophies this season, or why you think Liverpool cannot win trophies this season, down in the comment section. And most importantly, I am going to appreciate if you can hit the thumb up to the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are still to subscribe, and most importantly, share the video to 2 to 3 people so we can also know their thoughts on Liverpool season so far. Thank you, and see you until my next video.